to another Take 5. I want to start with just a couple questions today, see if you can answer them. How about this? What is the square root of 4,489? Can you come up with that answer on the spot? It's 67. How about this one? Who was the 11th president of the United States? How about that one? Can you get that one right away? James K. Polk. Now you might think those aren't very fair questions. I can't just come up with those out of the blue like that. There was a time when Jesus was traveling with his disciples and they went into an area called Caesarea Philippi. And Jesus just asked them a couple questions. First he asked them, who do people say the Son of Man is? Who do people say I am? Well, the disciples gave some answers. They said, well, some say you are John the Baptist. Others say Jeremiah, one of the prophets. They didn't give some of the answers of what people were really saying about Jesus. Some said Jesus was a lunatic, that he was crazy. Some said he was the devil or from the devil. They gave some kind of safe answers. But then Jesus stepped it up a little bit and asked another question. What about you? Who do you say that I am? Again, Peter, being the spokesman of the group, said, you are the Christ, the Son of the living God. Think about those questions, those two. The first one was a lot easier and a lot less pressure to answer than the second one. That second question becomes the most important question that you and I will ever answer. Who do you say Jesus is? You see, our answer doesn't change who Jesus is. He is indeed the Son of God. He is the Lord of Lords. He is the King of Kings. Our answer doesn't change that. What our answer does is identify our relationship with Jesus Christ. You know, in our world today, people have all different things they say about Jesus. Again, some say he was a great prophet, he was a great teacher, but he was not God. Some say that Jesus was just a good example. He was a great example of a life well lived, that he was a great man. Some people say that he never even existed, that he never even walked the face of the earth, even though historian after historian, even historians who were not Christian, who were not believers of Jesus, document the fact that he did exist. He did walk the face of this earth. But the issue isn't really what does our world say about Jesus. When it comes right down to it, the question that matters is this. Who do you say I am? Who do you and I say that Jesus Christ is? That's the question. And unlike the square root of 4,489, or unlike knowing who the 11th president of the United States was, it's a question we cannot afford to get wrong. In fact, Scripture says that there is coming a day when every knee is going to bow and every tongue is going to confess and everyone is going to give that correct answer, that Jesus is Lord, that he is the Christ. But you see, there is more to the confession of Jesus than just verbalizing it with our mouths. Because we answer that question, who do we say that Jesus is? We answer that question with much more than just our lips. We answer it with our heart, the way we feel towards other people, whether or not there is malice or anger and hatred in our heart for others. We answer that question with the way that we live. Are we being a light in the world? Are we living an example and living like Jesus? Are we demonstrating God's grace in our life? And so we answer with words, but we answer more importantly with our life. Who do you say that Jesus is?